Hey, Lukey. Lucas is waving his hand at the camera. I'm going this go around with a new paint scheme. It is the 2004 Matt Kenseth DeWalt Racing paint scheme. That was the first driver I really liked, and it was a lot in part because of that paint scheme. And I still have a lot of old Matt Kenseth DeWalt stuff when he was with a Ford, not when he was with the Toyota. That ain't going to happen. But I want to show off my paint scheme here. Oh, wow. Yeah, it turned out better than I thought. It's the first time. Oh, buddy. Your dad is not online. No. I wished we could have the two different color numbers because the top number is supposed to be black on the original paint scheme, but iRacing only lets you match the numbers on top and the side. The side is correct, the top is not. No one sees the top anyway, but that is my artwork with Matt Kenseth's original paint scheme. Yeah, I like that car a lot. I do have a Roush Racing sticker here. I don't know if you can tell that or not, but I am excited about it. In fact, I'm going to promote the old live stream here. Live stream. YouTube and Twitch. We are now over on Twitch as well. Flying Aces iRacing. All right. Let's see who we're in here with. Oh, Lord. Baldwin Burnett. Stephen Musgrove Jenkins. Michael Blanton. Blanton, what do you know, buddy? I didn't see Blanton in here. Eddie Bear.
I know I completely screwed up my qualifying.
Yeah, I can see that. Carroll, Tyler Packer, Matthew Cox. Okay. All right, so I'm driver number 8. This is probably one of the middle rooms. Certainly not the high split, not the low either. So Cole Woody's really fast.
I'm trying to figure out how to put my overlays and all that stuff on my streams, and I can't how to do that.
Are you using OBS?
I will tell you one thing though. I don't know if Eric told you or not, but I bought the sprint cars this morning.
Oh man, they are so much fun. No, he didn't tell me that, but they are fun. A lot of fun.
Well, what the hell? He said he was going to tell you.
I raced with him, what time is it? I raced with him on the 4 o'clock race, and we all got disconnected for some reason, and I didn't get a chance to talk to him a whole lot.
Yeah, I know. I was in that race too. I almost won that race, and then I got held up by slow people on old tires.
Copy that. I was in another split and had no chance of winning.
But I just got through with the sprint car race over there on Williams Grove. Qualified on the pole and finished 4th.
Dang, man, that's good. I suck at Williams Grove. I've tried all week to get better, and I struggle.
I think my pole lap was a 19.95 or 96 or something like that.
I can't get anything under like 20.3.
Line up inside. The road's closed.
Do y'all have like triple screen set up for that or something, or what?
I don't have triple screens. I don't even have one. Well, I mean, I do have a screen. I don't have a computer screen. I have my computer running straight to my TV.
My brother Eric has triple screens. He's someday maybe I'd love to get it.
Ride or anything when you're racing?
No, I just listen to my spotters and watch my mirrors. I kind of get a feeling or a feel if somebody's next to me.
But get those tires cleaned off. Get ready to roll here. Alright, man, pace cars off. Everybody be on the toes. Green flag. One inside. Still there. Clear, 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 clear.
Got a pit guy.
Sorry, man. Wasn't expecting that 18. Sorry, man.
Oh, you're good, man. It didn't hurt me. It was a 0X. It was just a little scrape. That ain't no big deal. If we did touch, we barely touched. So, I mean, it ain't no big deal. We're good.
Oh, dang. That is no good. It's alright, though. I don't think there's any damage.
Damn, I just pancaked the right side of my car.
As did I, Michael. As did I. This thing is still running like a scalded dog. If I can ever find my way around these two before the tires start letting go. Ah, son of a gun.
Caution.
Wrecking one.
I'll leave this one on you. If you want to stay out, we'll stay out.
Damn,
There's a bunch
man.
of debris on the racetrack already. Just be aware of that if you see something get on the grill. Maybe you can mention it to us,
Shoot.
please. Roger.
I'm jumped.
Alright, bud, we're gonna have to pit here. Come on, guys, get ready. I
Man,
have no
I'll
idea what's going on or what's wrong with the car.
Dadgummit, James.
You're gonna be lining up behind the 15. Get behind the 17.
We're gonna be
Be
junk.
stuck behind the 12.
My car is driving sideways. The toe is all out. My wheel is upside down. Oh, this is not pretty.
JW, how bad you hurt?
Catastrophic.
Yeah, you're kind of going sideways. You're duck walking.
Want me to go by you, 6?
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to continue, but I'm going to stay on the live stream and do a live TV broadcast, though.
Alright, well, while I'm going by you, how bad is this damage look on the right side?
I had to start tailing along this line.
Your right front's pretty dented up. Rear looks really good, though.
Maybe they can fix it for me. I got into you there. There wasn't nothing I could do to stop. I tried everything I could to stop. But you were sideways.
Yeah, I got hit about 31 times.
Well, I only got 38 seconds of optional replay or so. I guess it's not hurt bad.
Alright, I am sure I'm done. Let's go take a look at what happened here.
Got up into the wall.
Let's see what happened. Back it up a little bit. We'll get a better TV perspective. Let's see what happens here. I'm in the number 8 DeWalt car. Tartanian up and just totally clips me. Racing incident, we've all done that. I get hit once, twice, 3 times. Just 3 times. A complete disaster. Unbelievable. We'll take another quick look at all the wrecking, all the carnage. We'll go here and action. Front stretch, Tartanian gets into the wall.
One car, you gotta stop him.
Bam. Clips me. And I go around. Yeah. That's
Hey,
the
when
one
I
that really
get
killed
up
me.
here to you and we go back to pay speed or whatever, I want you to look at the right front of my car and see how good of a job they did repairing it.
Alright, I'll do that.
Okay. We'll get back live. I'll get it off myself. Let's look at Baldwin Burnett. Baldwin is a guy who at times will wreck himself and a lot of other people, but this past 3 or 4 days, Baldwin's been doing pretty good. He's always fast. It looks like he's learning a little bit how to keep that number 3 Mustang out of trouble. All right, let's see who else we got in this race. Of course, obviously the pace car, and we're looking at Edward Rappinger in the number 12 Red Bull car. Running third right now is Cole Woody, a very fast racer here at Dover. Not sure what that sponsor, 12-14 of 17. Looks to be a tribute car maybe. In the 17 Camaro. Rob Jenkins in the number 2 iRacing car. He's running in the 4th position. P5 is P6 is Matthew Cox. P5 is Seth Moyer. And the mellow yellow Camaro up here in this Mustang is Matthew Cox in the Virginia Tech Hokies Mustang. Brian Haneske is in the Kodiak Pontiac. Now that, sir, is one good-looking retro 1989 Pontiac. Rick Roush in the number 10 Indiana Racing Ford Mustang. Matthew Shoemaker and the number 1 Haas Automation Camaro. Michael Blanton in the 18 Exalta paint scheme. I got some front end damage on that and some right rear damage as well. Yves Belliard in the Wrangler Camry. Tyler Packer in the 11 unsponsored car. And 15 Menards cars, Eddie Bareford. And the Luis Pedroris. Can't pronounce that, sorry. We also have Wayne Carroll Jr. in the 6 Coors car, a beautiful paint scheme. And of course our pace car. We'll go back up ahead of the field here with Baldwin Burnett. We'll pull it out here in TV view number 2. Ride around a little bit, see if Baldwin Burnett can hang on to this lead 17 car. Looking to get up on that bumper, hopefully get him a little loose and try to get around him. Again, this was Burnett and Cole Woody, both very fast. It's the race for the lead. Woody looks down low. He's out of line a little bit. Seems to roll into the corner a little bit harder than Burnett, and Burnett a little bit harder off the corner. Looks like they're matching lap times. Different driving styles, different lap times. Again, Woody gaining in the corner and Burnett driving off the corner. Good race for the lead here. Woody looking low again into 3. Looks like he has to check up a little bit to stay out of Burnett's rear quarter panels. All right. We'll go here to P3, Edward Rappinger and Scott Moyer. Let's see how they're doing. 12 car in the Red Bull. Looks like about a half-second lead over the 5. And here comes that 1989 Kodiak Rusty Wallace Tribute Pontiac. As we pull back here in camera number 3. Let's go shoot. Roush is in the 10 position. Shoemaker in P9 in that 1 car. Michael Blanton, too, another solid run up and climbing the field. Even in a damaged race car, he's climbing the field pretty good. Up on Rob Jenkins. Looks like he's going to let Blanton know. Thought he was going to let Blanton go under. Okay, this looks to be the best action on the racetrack right now. Jenkins and Blanton racing it out here. Okay, Let's go up front a little bit further with Matthew Cox and the 14 Virginia Tech car, putting the pressure on Brian Haneske in the Kodiak Pontiac. Good racing right here. We'll go back in the field a little bit, check on Jenkins, who has let Blanton by him. Okay, we'll go back here to Matthew Shoemaker, still running in P9. P10 is Rick Roush again. Good little battle here between the 15 and 11, Eddie Bareford and Tyler Packer. Okay, Bareford making some progress on the 10 car of Rick Roush, who are both trailing Matthew Shoemaker. A little further in the field here, we're looking at Yves Belliard in the 7 Wrangler paint scheme, a nice looking car. Followed by Zach Fisher in the number 19 Ford Mustang. Wayne Carroll Jr. in his damaged Coors Camaro, running in position number 17. The 13 car Luis Pedreros having a rough go at it right now, back in P15. Okay, and that appears to be all the cars that are running at this time. Michael Howlett is running. I'm sorry I missed him. He's in 16th with a heavily damaged Kroger Camaro. Heavily damaged Kroger Camaro. Looks like he is struggling to keep up minimum speed. James Tartanian back out on the track, the guy who did get loose and got back into me and ruined my day. Just a racing incident, things like that happen. Let's see how I am. I've got 8 minutes optional. I'm probably going to take every bit of that. I just finished up my mandatory. In fact, I'm going to go out here and try to run a lap and see if I can't. See what kind of speed I'm looking at.
Sorry, sec.
All right, the leader is 6 seconds behind me. I'm probably going to get in the way, so I'm going to have to be very cautious here and stay out of Cole Woody and Baldwin Burnett's way, as they are now under 5 seconds. Yeah, I'm complete garbage. I'm extremely slow. I don't want to cause another wreck, so I am barely making 140, 45 miles per hour. You need to be about 165, 170 here just to compete. I'm actually got it up to 150. Again, I'm just going to stay out of the way. I'm going to try to make some laps here and hope that if other cars have problems, I could possibly pick up a position. And when it looks like I can no longer gain a position, I'll probably take it down pit road and finish the race with TV commentary on the live stream. Tell you what, they call this place the Monster Mile for a reason. I mean, there's really no place to go if you get into the wall and you're a car behind somebody who has gotten in the wall. There's really no place to go to avoid any wreck unless you're maybe in a corner and you can dive it down on the apron. But if you'll notice here on the back stretch and front stretch, I mean, that inside retaining wall is right off the pavement, so there's no real runoff room. Plus the back stretch and front stretch is banked. I'm not sure the exact banking, but you can see here it's not flat. It may look like it now, but it is banked, and so when you hit the wall, you want to come down the track. And that's where a lot of accidents happen. You have a lot of big accidents here. All right, so I'm 3 seconds in front of our leader. When they get to me, unless there's a caution, they will get to me shortly. I'll try to dive it down on the apron and just stay out of their way. Or if I'm in a corner, I'll take it really high. Tell you what, I do hate for all the fans of the Flying Aces that I did wreck out of this race. A lot of good fans here with Flying Aces shirts on and hats, and I can see them. I saw them a lot in pre-race. We had a little meet and greet pre-race, and there was a bunch of fans that was at our meet and greet, and got to meet a lot of nice folks from here in the Delaware area, the Delmarva area, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia area. A lot of folks from Philadelphia and Washington came over, and a good atmosphere pre-race, but I hate that I couldn't put on a better show for them. None of my teammates are running right now. I think my brother Eric had to go pick up some groceries. Apparently him and his family have to eat. I don't know what that's all about, but they do have to eat. Not sure where Jared Street Stock Ace Drop is. He's usually a mainstay in these 4 and 6 o'clock races, and may have had some family to take care of. At the end of the day, we are all family men, and sometimes our kids and wives need us, and we got to do things. Saw a comment on an earlier race that we ran. Someone wanted to know if we worked, because all we do is iRace. Well, that may be true, but we do work. We are all school teachers. We're educators and coaches. And we've been out of school all this week and most of last week. And we're just coming off of Christmas break. So we have been out of school a lot. So, yes, we're on iRacing quite a bit. It may appear like we don't do anything except iRace, but that's not true. We are educators, and we all teach high school. And myself and Jared and Eric, we're baseball coaches at our high school, and so we're getting ready to start that season up here in a little less than a month, I believe. So our iRacing time will be more scarce, but we will definitely be on the track without a doubt. We'll make time for iRacing. Not sure there'll be any 2 a.m. races or not, but we'll make time for that. All right, the leader's getting on me. Cole Woody is a half a second. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out of the way down here and get out of their way. Okay, and now I've got about 2 seconds until the next group comes. It's like Baldwin Burnett there, got his rear end into the wall. I do see that Cole Woody has passed him, probably laps ago, I'm sure, but last time I checked on him on the TV broadcast, Burnett was leading Woody, and they're both checked out over Matthew Cox and friend of the channel, Michael Blanton, who's running in P4. Very impressive. I mean, he's got his car looks like dog crap, to be honest with you. It's beat up everywhere, and he's still got it up in P4, so pretty impressive run by Michael Blanton.
$15, that's not good, dude.
We got some problems here with Rick Roush. I don't personally have problems. I know we just heard there Rick had some problems with the 15 car. That 15 car is piloted by Eddie Bareford, and I know I raced with Eddie earlier, and he was pretty quick. Seems like he won a race here earlier at Dover this week.
Clear low if you need it.
What the hell, dude?
All right, Rick Roush is fed up with, I guess it's Eddie Bareford. I'm not sure. All right, I'm going to get a check on the standings here and see where I'm at exactly. I know I'm near the back. All right, I am 16 laps down, so 16 and 23 is 39, so just 11 laps left. I cannot finish any lower.
Sorry, 12, didn't mean to come up on you like that.
Inside. Clear.
Tartanian is still running. It would take It's going to take about 9 laps. And we are actually on about 10 to go, if I'm not mistaken. So it looks like I'm going to be stuck in 19th place. That's back-to-back really bad finishes here. I ran an earlier race this afternoon and finished 23rd myself, and my brother Eric, who goes by the iRacing name of Phantom, and Jared Astrop, who is Street Stock Astrop. We all got disconnected from our races, and I don't think it was an internet problem. I think it was more on iRacing's end. In fact, 3 other people in my room got disconnected, and we got booted from the race. So this will be my 2nd consecutive bad finish here. I feel like I had a fast car. My DeWalt Mustang was pretty dadgum good. Just had some bad luck there with Tartanian, and like I've said, that's a racing incident. It's frustrating, very frustrating, but you know, what can you do? Just try the next race and get out and run as hard as you can possibly go again. You know, although I cannot advance my position, or I can't lose the position here, making these laps are important on iRacing. If you're familiar with iRacing, the more laps you can put down without incidents, the more safety rating you get. And the races you get to run in iRacing are all dependent upon your safety rating. You might be the best race car driver this side of Jeff Gordon, but if you can't stay off the wall and you can't stay out of people's way and prevent wrecks and things like that, then you're not going to be able to advance. You'll be stuck in rookie or D class your entire career. So safety is a big part of iRacing, and I think that's what separates this from any console racing game I've ever played, where there was really no punishment for wrecking a fellow competitor. That's one thing I do like about iRacing. Now, I know a lot of people complain, you know, I got a 4 incident out of getting wrecked by Tartanian, and you know, it wasn't my fault, but the way iRacing sees it is I was still involved in an incident. Okay, so could I have prevented that? No, I couldn't have, but this.
Still inside.
Yeah, absolutely, Scott. I couldn't have prevented that wreck, but
So JW, how's Eric and all them doing in their split?
they are actually not racing right now. Jared is not online, and neither is Eric.
Inside.
Ah, you gonna go run the sprint car after this?
Yes, I plan on it.
Inside. 20 laps to go this time by. Still inside. You're clear, clear.
Well, I don't know how, but with my beat up car, I've raced my way back up here to 4th.
Yeah, I know, man. You've ran good. I've talked a lot about it on this live stream, how junked up your car is and how fast you still are.
Yeah, I had a lot of cars I had to pass to get back up here too, all in the green.
Four car, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Couple more.
I've been meaning to tell you for a while now, that is probably the most awesome paint scheme I've ever seen. Did you do that yourself?
No, that's trading paint.
I really like that Kodiak Pontiac. It's pretty cool.
Old school Rusty Wallace.
Brian Hanesky mentioned trading paints, and I know if you're familiar with iRacing, you know what trading paints are.
Championship paint scheme.
Yes, indeed. I was doing a little TV broadcast here for a live stream while I was sitting in the pits, and I went down and did a little feature on your paint scheme. It was pretty fun.
Thank you, sir.
But anyway, Trading Paints is a website that you can paint cars. You can upload paint schemes to, and if you run it in the background, it'll show up on your car in iRacing.
First race in 4 months, I'll take 8th place.
Congratulations, Shoemaker.
Good race, boys. 18. You gotta watch the video and
Checker flag.
crash it again like that. Whatever adjustments you did were
Over there,
good.
get out of the car.
Okay.
That was a good, clean race.
Good win.
I don't know what my... Why would you stop right there at 13? Seriously?
Alright. I'm going to pull right here and park it. Okay. Well, the results for me wasn't very good. I wound up finishing 19th. 16 laps off the pace. But had a good time looking at these other cars and talking to these other drivers, and enjoyed streaming that one, doing a little bit of TV broadcast. It was fun there in the middle of the race. We'll return a little later with maybe some dirt cars here in about 20 minutes.